Okay guys, so here is the first set of problems for one-step equations. The first number says m plus 12 equals 10. Now, just a reminder, the purpose of solving equations is to isolate the variable. So in this case, we want to get m by itself. So first thing we can do is to draw the line down the middle because it helps us remember that whatever we do to one side, we do to the other. So if I want to get m by itself, I need to cancel out that adding 12, right? I need to cancel the addition. So the inverse of addition would be, as we just reviewed or learned, subtraction. So I'm going to subtract 12 to cancel that 12 out. But I know that whatever I do to one side, I have to do it to the other side. So now, on the left side, the 12s will cancel, and then I'm left with the m equals, and then 10 minus 12, which gives me negative 2. So my answer is m equals negative 2. For number 2, I have x squared equals 100. So in this case, the operation is the squared, right? And we just learned in the previous video that if I want to get rid of a square, I have to take the square root. And I also know that whatever I do to one side, do to the other side. Now, whenever you have a square root of a square, the square will cancel out, and you're left with x equals, and then the square root of 100. So what two numbers multiply to give you 100? 10. And then also good to remember, and we'll go over this a little bit more later on in another lesson, but 10 times 10 gives you 100, but so does negative 10 and negative 10. So the answer could be x equals 10 and also x equals negative 10, right? Because again, 10 times 10 equals 100. Negative 10 times negative 10 also gives you 100. All right, number 3, negative 7y equals negative 63. Here's my line down the middle. And again, my goal is to isolate y, get y by itself. Right now, the y is being multiplied by negative 7. So if it's being multiplied, I need to then cancel that multiplication out by dividing. So I'm going to divide by negative 7. Whatever I do to one side, I do to the other. So I know that on the left side, the negative 7s will cancel out, and I'm just left with y. And negative 63 divided by negative 7, negative divided by a negative is a positive 9. All right, last one. Go ahead and pause here and try it out on your own first, and then we'll check the answer. So for number 4, we have x divided by 9 equals negative 4. The goal is to get x by itself. Right now, in the fraction, x is being divided by 9. Opposite or inverse of division is multiplication. So I'm going to multiply by 9, but whatever I do to one side, do to the other. So now on the left side, the 9's cancel, and I'm left with x equals negative 4 times 9, which is negative 36.